What's up, my friends? ThreatWatch here, and today we're going to find out what Fancy Bears and Wicked Pandas have in common. That's right, we're talking about Advanced Persistent Threats, or APTs. And this is just a fancy industry term that describes threat actors who are hacking on behalf of their government and have access to government resources like unlimited funds, some of the best equipment money can buy, and worst of all, these threat actors aren't going to experience any legal repercussions as a result of their activities. Now, what makes these groups so scary to my industry and the government is that the threat actors are skilled, they're disciplined, they're sophisticated, and they exhibit a high degree of professional and technical tradecraft. And in fact, when an APT compromises a network, they don't go fumbling around looking at all the different files. They don't trip all sorts of alerts for the security team. In fact, they take their time, and it's sometimes weeks or months before they do anything further. And their ability to quietly execute their activities is unmatched. And it can take months, sometimes even years, for the victim to identify that these groups have been in their networks the entire time. And the groups are usually politically motivated, which means that their activities will center around espionage or sabotage or stealing intellectual property. And my industry will classify these groups based on a couple of different ways. One is to assign a group name like Fancy Bear or Wicked Panda based on the foreign intelligence unit these groups belong to in their respective countries. The other way that we classify these groups is based on the activities they engage in, or as we call them, activity clusters. And these clusters will sometimes be common among several different groups, but the cluster itself is given a name. And there once was a time when these APT groups were very much separated from cyber criminals who were financially motivated. But in recent reporting, we're seeing more often now that APT actors are lending their skill sets to cybercrime groups in their off hours just to line their own pockets. So in a follow-up video, we're going to talk about one of the most devastating hacks we have seen in the last 20 years. It's focusing on a local network services company in Austin, Texas called SolarWinds. So come check it out, give us a follow, and let us know in the comments if there's anything you would like us to talk about in the industry. Thanks for watching.